or even just the last studio vlog, you'll know that this has changed completely. But let me show you the finished sketches, or the things that I'm going to be colouring in. I've just done something that I've been putting off for ages. Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you're new, thank you so much for being here. My name's Adele, I'm the owner and illustrator behind Dellies Designs, a cute and positive illustrated product business. I sell lots of stationery and just cute little giftware bits, and I love it. I love it. I am feeling really good. If you are new here, you probably won't think this is any different behind me, but if you've watched the studio vlogs for quite a while, or even just the last studio vlog, you'll know that this has changed completely. I have switched my office around. This behind me used to be where my yellow sofa used to sit. I still have my yellow sofa, it's actually in front of me now. I don't think we're going to keep it forever, unfortunately, but for now it's sitting there. And this space behind me has filled my heart with so much joy since doing it. I made a little bit of a reel post on Instagram. I haven't shared on Instagram for probably 2 weeks, I think, and I try and share on my grid 3 times a week, and I try and be as active as possible on my stories. And recently I just haven't really, what is going on here that's doing my head in? I recently just haven't been inspired to share at all. I felt very overwhelmed. I decided to take last week off the studio vlog because I needed to sort my space out. I was feeling so down about coming into work. I didn't want to come in and do work. There was paper everywhere, everything was unorganized and just a complete tip. And I kept saying in the studio vlogs I need to tidy it, and I never did. I just came in, did some work left, came in, did some work left, and over time that makes a lot of mess as a creative person. Lots of paper, lots of shipping label, sticker backings, and just stuff everywhere. My desk was chaos. I had printouts around from Christmas, and that's just ridiculous. Like, we are in summer. If you can't tell, it is very warm. I probably look very warm because I am. Yeah, things just got crazy and I needed a change, and I did that change last week. It wasn't too big of a job. Like, a lot of it was rubbish and recycling, quite surprisingly, and then the change around wasn't too bad because my desk was like here and now it's here, so like it just had to spin around essentially and push back to the wall. But it gave me a chance to really give everything a clean and just make everything feel fresh and new again. And I just feel so good. I really had got to the point where my brain had started to think, like, is this the end of Dellies Designs? Which is really sad to say because I don't think I've ever quite felt like that before, because this business brings me so much joy and it's given me kind of my purpose in life. So to kind of think like that for a little while was quite scary for me, and I thought I just need to change it. It is really crazy how organising a space and making it more accessible and making it enjoyable to come into can change your mindset completely. And I already have ideas going around my head for future products, and I did a Patreon podcast today and I got that uploaded, and I spoke about a secret project that I have started thinking about and that I want to kind of bring my patrons along. That's going to be very secret unless you are a patron, so the link to Patreon is below if you want to kind of be involved in secret projects and things like that. Yeah, I just need to have some water quickly because it is warm and I am making a dent in this today. Look at that. I'm probably going to get through another one of these. Anyway, do you want to see a little tour? I'll give you a mini little tour of the changes we've made and just show you around my new desk because I think it looks very, very cute. Okay, so this is the view as you come into the office now. As you can see over here, this has changed because this used to be here where my desk was. So let me chat you through a couple of the changes. Please ignore the box here. This is Stationery Fest stuff that needs to find a home when I'm not using it. I've also got some boxes under here, but we'll sort that another time. It's all very organised. It's just there's a couple of bits that don't belong here at the moment. This is my sofa that you will know, sneak peek, used to be there. I've kept my heat press in the same place. I've moved the trolley to this side so that it's actually closer to my desk. And then this here is the biggest change. Let me move my chair out the way so I can show you properly. So this is now the new desk space. This is where I do all my admin, my shipping, lots of drawing is done here. This is just my main workspace. So it's had and organised, everything has been dusted and cleaned and just made to feel a bit brand new again. I also cleaned my desk pad in the bath. I didn't know if you could put it in the wash, so I thought I'd just give it a good scrub in the bath, and it's come out so nice. I didn't even realise it needed a clean, so this is a reminder, clean your mats if you need to clean your mats. Yeah, I feel so inspired in this space and so happy. I've got even more artwork on these walls now. I've stuck up bits that had fallen down. You'd probably noticed in the studio vlogs that bits and bobs were falling off the walls and just looking not the best. So we've had a few changes. I do need to still get a light bulb for this, but I'm thinking of making an Amazon order soon because I need a new iPad case, because look at this. How embarrassing. That is like 4 years old now, maybe coming up 5 years old, that case, so it's done me really, really well. And yeah, this is what my desk looks like. I've redone the little kind of windowsill here. It's got a few just cutesy trinkety bits on it. I have a temporary blind in. This does go all the way up, but that's all where I could be bothered to get it to. But essentially it's a paper blind, so it still lets a lot of light in. It just doesn't like make it too dark, so I can still have light without it being really bright, if that makes sense. I've got my calendar that I took part in up here. I've got a note from one of my best friends here, just because it makes me smile. Got the plaque from Emily Harvey Art here. A few bits around this I need to take downstairs because I really want to put this in the kitchen. It's a kind of afternoon tea print. I think it's absolutely stunning. I then have my printer here, which was here before, but I used to have it kind of straight, whereas now it's angled. I've got my label printer on the top, and that has left me a bit more space here to have a few bits. So I've got a little vase with some scissors and pens. I've got this washi tape holder with my washi tapes on it, a little washi cutter in the bowl here. I've also got a little catnip coaster, and then under here is just a few useful bits, bookmarks, my mini label printer, some post-it notes, a little soft toy from Crafty Microbes. I've got one of my Emily Harvey pins here. This is the little plaque one because it says me, owner, founder, dreamer, and I thought it needed to go where a plaque would go. How cute. Notebooks under there. I've got a candle from my friend Lauren here, Nikki's painting, a little how funny is this, a little mystery machine Hot Wheels there, my microphone, pens, Nora is back there, my hedge bob. I've got all my pins on the board here, although I'm thinking up here is quite blank, and I'm thinking of getting some hexagon shapes, like the cork hexagons, to put pins on and maybe start making little collections, because this is getting quite full now, and I think maybe I need to start organising them a little bit. But yeah, there's a general overview of my new space. You might not think it's a huge change, but for me it feels incredible. I feel inspired. It's just, oh, I'm so happy with it. Over here is pretty much the same still. My packing desk, my products and things, a not stationary, photography area, my heat press, and then my sofa's here. I don't think we're going to keep the sofa forever, but it's going to stay here for now. So yeah. So there we go. That's my new little space. I'm really happy with it. Like I said, I just feel so inspired here and so grateful to have this space to work in, and it feels like a little bit of a dream because I haven't, well, I don't know why I didn't move it there before. I had nothing around my computer before, and I also love that I can pop little things up on the screen in videos, and I think it will look quite cute having that in the background. Maybe I'll change my mind when I edit this, or if you find it annoying, please let me know, but that is a Patreon downloadable background behind me, and it will change from time to time. So yeah, I think it looks cute. I'm really happy. There's so much colour behind me now, and everything just looks much cleaner and organised. And if you've watched the vlogs for a while, you'll know how messy it can get in here, but I try my best. And now that it's fresh and clean, I feel like I'm going to try even harder to keep it clean. So yeah, that's what I've done over the last week or so. Changed the office. It's been like this for about 4 or 5 days now, and I just love it. I need to pack some orders. I had a lovely couple of orders come through over the weekend, so I'm going to get those packed up now and sort the shipping for them, because I feel like I really want to. and it's a great feeling to be back. So this is your reminder or your sign that if you have something that needs tidying, something that needs organising, something you've been putting off, if you're able to do it, do it, because it is crazy how much it does for your head. Yeah, I'm really talking from experience there. So if you're able to, please just give it a go and hopefully you'll feel a little bit better for it. So yeah, I'm gonna pack some orders now. So I have an, oh, I just realised I picked up the wrong washi tape. So we've had a couple of washi tapes ordered, the Blossom washi tape and the You're the Zest, which is a lemon washi tape. Oh goodness. That makes me really happy. The dog has just settled on the sofa, which he hasn't done in ages. I feel like that says a lot about how messy it's been in here, but he's just settled on the sofa. That makes me really happy. Although a bit sad that the one day that sofa might disappear because he'll miss it anyway. And 2 Every Step is Growth pins, because this is my bestseller and I wouldn't have consistent sales without this pin, so I'm very, very, very grateful. These boxes also work incredibly as a fan. Because I don't like to have the fan on when I'm filming because it's very, very loud, and I know one of you lovely people said that you'd rather hear the fan in the background than me melt, but I hate the sound of it in the back of my footage, so I decide to brave it out when I've got the camera going, but it's fine. It's all good. I also thought I'd mention, some of you might find this useful, I'm going to leave a link in the description for where I get my tissue paper. If you are new to the website, if you use the link that I'll put in there, you'll get 800 points, which is equivalent to £8 off of your first order. And these tissue papers that I get, they are double the size of this, so they're kind of this size, and they come completely flat as well, so you don't get those kind of crease lines that you get sometimes if you order off eBay and Amazon. It's all like folded up, which isn't the end of the world, but if you want your parcels to look a little bit cleaner and neater, sometimes it's good not to have the creases. So I'll leave a link in the description. Complete transparency, if you do use the link, I get the equivalent points that you get as well, just for like future orders and things. So it's completely up to you if you want to use my link or not, but I'll leave a link to the place that I get the tissue paper, and I think there's like 20 different colours to choose from. I just shared it on Instagram last week and a couple of people were really, really grateful for it, so I thought I'd share it with you. If you own a business or you're thinking of starting a business, it could be a really good way for you to get some tissue paper and not spend an arm and a leg on it, because I think with shipping it comes to around £15, but you get 480 sheets that are 50 by 38 centimetres or something. So yeah, I just thought I'd mention it in case you're interested, but I am gonna get on and pack these orders now, get them out of the door, and I'll check in with you when I've done that. It is now Thursday. I think the last time I spoke to you was probably on, was it on Monday? It might have been on Monday. I had a family day on Tuesday, so I didn't get much done other than a few kind of ideas on my iPad. I then came in yesterday, as you would have seen, and I did some sketching for the first time in ages. Well, I did a little bit of sketching maybe a month ago, but it wasn't like proper drawing. So the last time I sketched in here properly was April. I did some like lemony kind of themed sketches. Then I tested some washi tapes. I did some Happy Mail planning. This wasn't proper sketching, I just didn't really fancy using the iPad. But yesterday I did some beachy things, as you would have seen. I did a lighthouse, a sandcastle, I did like a cheeky little seagull kind of peeking around the sandcastle, but I will show you kind of the finished sketches on my iPad in a minute, because I did finish them on the iPad last night. I need to just kind of finish colouring them in, like a beach ball, some shells. I did do a little crab down here in his little, I don't know what kind of shell that is, but are they crabs that live in there? I don't know. I'm not very good at this kind of stuff. And then like a bucket and spade and like, what do you call them, trowel kind of things. So that was really enjoyable doing that yesterday, and I shared that with my patrons, and that reminds me I need to reply to the comments on there, because I had some lovely little comments on there which I'm very, very grateful for. But let me show you the finished sketches, or the things that I'm going to be colouring in. So I think I'm going to call it Sunshine and Sandcastles. I'm going to do a cute little sticker pack as the Patreon Happy Mail, and then like these are going to feature on the downloads and the wallpapers. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that. I'm hoping it doesn't reflect too much, but I finished one thing, which is my little seagull with an ice cream on its head. Maybe I'll do some overlays actually so you can see them properly. I've done a sketch of the bucket, and it's got a little sunshine on the bucket. I've done the beach ball, a little shell, and then I've done two kind of versions of the sandcastle. So I've done one with the seagull behind it, and then I've kind of taken that illustration because I wanted to put it in a sticker pack, and I thought some people might want a smaller sandcastle. So I've done the same design, but I've done it kind of on its own without the bucket and the spade and the seagull behind it, just kind of changing up a bit. And the bouncy ball, not the bouncy ball, the beach ball has a smiley face, and I think it looks so adorable. So that is my illustrations. I do need to get on and carry on with those today. Other than that, I haven't really got loads to do. This is kind of the main chunk of work that I need to do for Patreon. But today I do need to order some more pouches to make my pecker pouches with, like the stationary pecker pouches. They are sold out. I don't have any of them, and I've had messages from people asking for them. So I'm gonna have a look online, see if I can order some more pouches to come in so we can make those next week, because at the moment I have 8 more stationary pecker DTF transfers, so I can make 8 more. I think, I'm pretty sure I can make 8 more, and then if they sell out, maybe I can think about restocking them again, or maybe, I don't know, doing some different designs or something. But for now I think I'm just gonna order what I need and go from there, depending on the cost of them and things. It's just been a week of kind of getting back into things a little bit more and not stressing myself, and just kind of enjoying the process of being in here and getting things done, and I definitely think that's happening. So yeah, I'm going to get some colouring done. I'm going to order some pouches, and I'll check in with you a little later on, because tomorrow I'm not going to be in the studio because I am having a friend day. We're going to do a puzzle, watch some telly, eat some food, just have a nice catch up, and I'm really, really looking forward to that. Yeah, I'll chat to you soon. So I've been kind of avoiding putting you up here because I wasn't sure on the background. I didn't know if it was going to look good, but it doesn't look too bad, does it? It's a little bit darker because obviously I don't have any light here, although I do need to get a bulb for the lamp. I do need to make an Amazon order. I've just done something that I've been putting off for ages. I have just officially started paying for Shopify. So I have 3 months for £1 a month, I think it is. Which is really scary, because I have now committed to actually opening a Shopify store, and I'm looking at themes at the moment, and I'm going to be picking a free theme. I haven't got hundreds of pounds to spend on a theme because that's ridiculous. I'm going to work with a theme and see kind of what I like, but I have 3 months to kind of get it up and running before I'm fully charged for it, which I think is £25 to £30 a month or something. But that's a very exciting step because I have wanted to have my own online store for ages. I put it off all the time because I know it's a lot of work. I've never built a website before. It's just something that is an extra cost. Yeah, it's just scary, and scary things we tend to put off, don't we? So I've done the scary thing. I bought my domain a while ago, so I've just transferred the domain over, so it's delliesdesigns.com. I'm very, very excited. I bought that a while ago. I think I've bought it for like 3 years or something, and then I'll continue after that. Yeah, I'm looking at a couple at the moment. This is very not the vibe. This is blue at the moment. Of course, it's going to be very yellow. I'm very excited to bring more Dellies designs into the page and things, and just hopefully have a beautiful store. So that's something exciting I've done. I've ordered more pouches. I've got 10 more coming. I think I only need 8, but I ordered 10 because just in case there was an issue with any of them, I thought it was better to have, you know, too many than not enough. I need some water. And yeah, I'm gonna chill out, do some drawing now. I might even go downstairs to do it because it's still fairly warm in here. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll be back when I've done some more drawing, and I'll show you kind of where we're at and my ideas for each of the designs, and where we're gonna like take it and things, which I'm really, really excited for. I completely forgot to check in with you. My drawings are done. Again, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to show you on the screen because it's going to be probably a little bit too bright, but all drawings are done. They just took me a little bit longer than I thought they were going to, and I'm really, really excited to make Patreon content with them. I really think this design here, again, you're not going to be able to see it that great, but it's like a seagull behind a sandcastle. I think will look really, really good as like a desktop background. I'm thinking maybe the sunshine bucket with the kind of sand tools to do phone wallpaper, or even the little seagull because it's come out so cute. Oh, I'm just so happy with them. It's really nice to kind of be creative again and yeah, just have new things to share with you. But I'm going to call that the end of the studio vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of back into things a bit better, and I hope you love the new setup as well because I'm obsessed with it. I think it looks so beautiful. Thank you guys so much for watching. I wish you the loveliest day, and I will speak to you next week. Bye.